September 21st is observed as the International Day of Peace.
This day is also known as the World Peace Day. This day was established in 1981 by the United Nations General Assembly to be devoted to commemorate and strengthen the ideals of peace. This day provides a globally shared date to all humanity to build a culture of peace. The theme of the International Day of Peace in 2020 this year is Shaping Peace Together. As a part of this day, the United Nations organization encourages or urges everyone to observe a 24 hours of non-violence and ceasefire. Half of the world population lives in conflict zones or in areas that are at high risk of conflicts or war. Crises, conflicts and wars are happening in many parts of the world, and millions of people are affected by these kind of problems, and they are unable to lead a peaceful life. Some of them are living in these kinds of situations for decades, and children born there are unable to go to their schools peacefully or to enjoy their childhood. Some children are living in an atmosphere of conflicts or terror since they are born. Even their schools are destroyed as part of these conflicts and these terror attacks or military operations by some terrorist organizations or rebel groups, and also from the military actions by the enemy nations. Most of the people who are watching this video I am sure they are living in a peaceful environment, and they may not realize situation of these people who are living in a conflict zone or in a world without peace. So we have to make sure that everyone on earth is living in a peaceful world like us. So let's check what can we do to ensure a peaceful world. First of all, take your mobile phone and send the message of this day, the International Day of Peace, through social media, and create awareness in people about the need to establish a peaceful world and a peaceful society.
The other one is to share wealth fairly, because most of the people who engage in rebel groups are a threat to the world peace. Most of the people who engage in these kind of groups experience lack of economic opportunities. And one other step to prevent the future crisis or wars or conflicts in the future is to tackle climate crisis, because due to the global warming and the pollutions we are facing, we will end up in a situation where we would not have enough water resources or any other resources. This may lead a third world war. For water and resources, to stop this, we have to take steps now itself. So we have to tackle this climate crisis that we face today. And the other step is to control the sales of weapons. Weapons are a major threat to world peace. And the most important of all this is all of it starts with you. Always think about the loss experienced by other people when you gain something through conflicts, terror or war. You cannot take away all the things you gain through this to heaven. Or in Hindu mythology we say that people who do cruel things to others will not end up in heaven, but they will go to Naraka, which is called as hell. So you try to make the life of people peaceful and conflict free. At least when you're dead, you will get the praise from these people and you can at least go to heaven. It is better to start doing this kind of activities on this World Peace Day itself. So many will have a question that when all these crises and conflicts and wars are going to end, and when we will be able to live in a world of peace. The answer, as Bob Dylan said, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind, which means it is known to everyone. It is known to the national leaders, it is known to the head of the terror groups or to the head of rebel groups, but no one takes steps to establish a peaceful world. But we don't just mind those peoples. You just take your phone, in whatever all social media apps you have in your phone, spread the ideas of creating a peaceful world through all these apps. Thank you and stay peaceful.